Hi all, welcome to Deep Developer YouTube channel. So in this video we will be learning how to send emails in Spring Boot using Java mail services. So we will be sending mail along with attachment and without attachment. So I will be demonstrate you each and every step. What are the libraries we want? What are the dependencies we need to add? How we can modify the files? And I already added the GitHub link on the description. You can clone it and you can check the source code as well, or if you want to do coding along with me, you can stay tuned with the video. And there is also one articles I have added. There's a step-by-step instruction is given. You can visit this if you don't get time to watch this video. So let's get started. So first what we will do, we will go to the Spring initializer and we will be creating our Maven project. So I have already created the Maven project. I am using Java 17 version and Spring Boot 3 version, and the dependency we require is Java mail sender and the Spring Web and the Lombok dependency. So let's open the project. So I have already opened the project, and yeah, and we'll be first going to this application.properties file. So first step is that, so as we will be sending mail, so for sending mail we should record email ID, password, and some protocol or the structure we should follow. So before modifying that, there are a few other changes you need to record with your email ID. So first changes is that create one Gmail account and enable two-step verification. It should be done, and an app password need to be created. So to generate the app password, you can visit the Google app password page. And why this app password is required? Because previously what we did email ID along with the Gmail password, but now it is not working. So there will be 16-digit password will be generated. You can copy it. So now next will we go to this application.properties file to configure whatever the regarding the SMTP protocol. So let me copy that and paste it. So I have pasted the configuration. So spring.mail host, it is smtp.gmail.com, and the port and the username I have just mentioned a dummy name, but you need to write email ID, and the 16-digit password will be generated. So you need to write the password without any space, and there are SMTP auth keys you need to add, and start TTLS enable you need to mention it true. So now this entity file, so Spring entity files, what it will do, it will be storing the recipient name, message body, subject, and the attachment. So let me create that. So I have added the emails details entity files, or you can say that our body files, which will be containing a body, recipient name, subject name, attachment, and I have added no argument constructor, all argument constructor, which will be coming from Lombok. Now we need to create, now these things structure is created. Now to send a mail, there will be some kind of function should be there. So I will be creating one interface which contains the two functions, which will be send mail, send normal mail, and the send mail with attachment, which will be having this argument. Let me create that. So I have created one interface which has containing send mail, send sample mail, and send mail with attachment. Now I will implement this mail service, all these functions. Let me do the implementation part as well. So here I have implemented this email service, and I have annotated with the service because here all the business logic I am creating. And actually we are auto-adding this Java mail sender, because Java mail sender will have the method called send to send the email. So I will come to that later. So to send a simple mail, what we record like these three subject. First it should be have from address and to address. So to address we can pass it from the JSON, okay, but from address we will get it from the application.properties file where we have mentioned that email ID. So I have used value annotation so that this sender key will get that values from application.properties file. Now I have created a simple mail message object So then which will be from there, I will be setting all the values. So if you go to this simple mail message, you will get to notes are there, like from address reply to address. If you mention send to lot of addresses, you can use to address. As a string you can pass, text you can pass, send date you can also pass. So those are the configuration is there, you can add that as well. So now I am using Java mail sender service to and we are calling the send class, sorry, send method to send the mail. If we just do control space, you will get to know that what are the method it have, like send it have, then create my message it have, and that it also accepting the my message. I will also come to that. Now this is a part of sending simple mail. So if you are still watching the videos, I will request you please subscribe to the channel, and if you have any doubt you can ask me on the comment section. So let's go ahead with the video. Then if you want to send with attachment, so if we see, like there is a once add attachment option is there. So by default Java mail is not providing this add attachment option. So for that we are having a my message object. So and this Java mail center has an method called create my message. So this will allow us to send any attachment, any kind of files or any videos, anything we can attach it. So same, we are creating the helper class, it is already there from the my message, which is accepting my message as an object. Now from address to address, from two addresses, and the text subject is fine. Now the another is that we need to add attachment as well. So if you see that my message helper has an option called add attachment, you can just do control space. After that you will get all the things, like all the method which is there. You can do cc to like different addresses, not a single one. So and because we need to add the attachment, so which is a file, so we are creating a new object of files, and from this object we are getting the attachment id or the attachment. So that will pass from the json. These are means it will come from json, whatever the argument it is passing. I will come to the controller, after that you will get to understand. And then what attachment is showing, the get file name and the object of a file. Now it is calling the send mail, and it is sending it will return send mail successfully with attachment, and if error, then it will show that error occurs. Now we need to have two controller to call this functions. So let me add that those controller as well. So I have added this email controller. So we are added with REST controller, and we have auto add the email service that we have just created, and we have like two method which is called the send mail and the send mail with attachment. These are all the post type. It is a post mapping, and we will be passing the json object, and we are calling this send mail attachment and a simple mail. So now I will run the applications. So before running the application, I will go to this postman. So I will be hitting these two API. So I am just writing down and the method body. So recipient I am mentioning is deepdeveloper.connect@gmail.com, and other is a post mapping, and here I am adding all the details, and the attachment I will be passing the address of the attachment. So this is the attachment I have created, that is deepdeveloper.png. So let me run the application. So I will go to this Java mail service and click on start the application. We see that the application got started on port 8080. So the API that we have called send and send with attachment. So if you go to this postman, so I have already created this curl. You can get it from the GitHub as well. I have added those curl. Now I will click on this send. So once I click on this send, this will be getting the emails. So let's wait for the request to complete. Then we'll check the this recipient email, deepdeveloper.connect@gmail.com. We'll check that. So we see email is sent successfully. Let's go to this Gmail and we'll check whether we have received that particular email or not. So yeah, if we see that we have received that email, this is the test message. Now we'll send a message with attachment. So I will again go to this postman. Then there is another curl I have already added on the GitHub repo. You can check that all the things will be given on the description. Here I have added the attachment which will be containing our developer.png logo. So I will click on the send. So it is sending the request. So I will go to this and I will refresh it. Whether I will check. See, now we have got the email with attachment. So now we see our demo is